Hello, everyone. This is Vikas. The meeting will start in the next 5 minutes. We're just waiting for a few more people to join, and then we'll start with the demo session. Hello, everyone. A very good evening to all of you. My name is Vikas, and I work in the capacity of the program head of the data analytics course here at IIM Skills. First of all, I would like to ask each and everyone if I am audible to you or not. Can I get a yes or no in the chat box? All right, great. So, first of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for taking out some time from your busy schedule to attend this session, especially on a busy Thursday. I will be your host for today's session, along with the lead faculty member of the data analytics program, Mr. Gaurav Sethi. He is currently working as the assistant vice president in Air India, and he is actually the leading faculty member here at IIM Skills for this course.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone.
Right. So this was Mr. Gaurav. Before we begin, I would like to tell you all how this session will go on. Gaurav sir will be giving you all the information about this field, the domain, the opportunities, the scope, and the career growth this field offers you, and how IIM Skills is going to help you to transition you into this industry. At the end of the session, we will be having a Q&A round where you guys will be given a chance to speak, and you can ask all the questions that you have in your mind related to this industry, related to the course, related to anything. If data analytics is the right choice for you or not, you can ask all these kind of questions. And I hope this session becomes a great learning experience for everybody. So, without further ado, let's begin today's session. Gaurav sir, can you please share your screen?
Yeah, guys. Is my screen visible to everyone? Great. So let's begin with our, agenda for today. Now, first of all, I want to understand from you guys what do you understand by data analytics. So we are here to understand what is data analytics, but do you have any clue what data analytics is all about? If anyone can put it on the chat, there is no wrong or right. You can just go through, just put whatever you feel like, what do you understand by data analytics? Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Correct. Now, data analytics is basically nothing but a study of data. Now, when we talk about study of data, we will talk about everything, whether we are talking about, visualization of the data, or whether we talk about, showing the data in a certain manner, interpreting the data, deriving meaningful conclusions. So everything comes it in the data analytics only. Okay. So now, just give me a moment. Yeah. All right. Now, first of all, let's go with the introduction. What, why, and how data and how of data analytics. Right structure to learn the data analytics and how to get a job in data analytics industry. Okay, after that, definitely you'll have some surprise. We'll come to that part later. Now, when we talk about data analytics, what exactly is a data analytics? Now, data analytics is basically a study of data wherein we will understand what data says and how data says. Right. Now, the question will arise that how the data will say anything. Now, I'll give you a scenario. Say, for example, you're launching a new product in the market. Will you able to understand that what all things uh, you know you need to know before you enter into the market? So what all things will you understand as a marketing manager or project manager? What all things will you think that these are important when I'm entering in the market? If you can name few. Now, the first thing that I will understand about before entering the market is my product market fit? Yes or no? Say, for example, what is my target audience that I am selling this product to? Now, if I talk about Kinder Joy, is Kinder Joy is for the parents or is it for the kids? But what is the target market for Kinder Joy? Will the target market be kids or their parents? Absolutely correct. Because kids cannot pay the price to buy something. It will be the parents who will buy. Now, if you might have seen the ad for Kinder Joy. What does it says? It says safe hair. Now, why do these, so for example, why do the company want to portray their product that it is safe for the kids? Are they telling kids that these are safe for the kids, or are they targeting the parents? Absolutely. Because now, how do they come to that conclusion? This is where data analytics will help. Now, every big or small company, right? So, if we talk about Google or if we talk about any startup, everyone wants data to be used. Okay. So, now let me go through. So, did you understand what is data analytics and how useful data analytics is? Now, let's understand something about the company. Okay. Now, IAM was established. IAM is the one of the leading online education services institutes, headquarters in New Delhi. IAM skill has a presence in 45 plus countries. Little bit background history about IAM skills. IAM skill was started in 2015, and we have around very good experience of teaching in data analytical courses. We have achieved around milestone of 1,000 plus professional in data analytics industry. Worldwide presence with the participant of 33 countries. Now we have presence across the globe. Ranked number one 2003, we were ranked in number one by India TV for our achievement to highest placement records. Exclusive, we are covered modules like Alteryx, Python, Power BI, Tableau, Excel. So what are different modules? We'll come to that part later. Right now, our mission is to basically provide a world-class education at the affordable price through our live online learning programs. We are continuously working hard to identify various skills development courses that are in demand and can help the professional to their upskill personality in few months. Okay. Now, a very major question comes: what and how? Now, when we talk about what and how, why do you think that these questions are important in the industry? Can anybody tell me? Why do you think these questions are important in the industry or for any organization? If I do not know what and how, will I able to do anything in the market? Okay, tell me one thing. Why I am starting any business? I am starting, or any organization is starting the business to generate the revenue. Am I correct? Yes, no, maybe. Now, if you're not selling anything in the market, you're providing services until unless you don't know that what kind of services do you want to provide, will you able to provide it? Now, for example, if you want to sell uh, internet services in the villages, will you be able to sell at the faster pace if in comparison to if you are in the cities? Yes, no, maybe. So this is what will answer. What means what I'm selling, what is my target audience, what location am I selecting, what is my product, is my product seasonal? Whatever the questions you have regarding the product that you're launching, that will be concluded in what? Now, if we understand how, there are certain rules and terms, or I would say softwares or languages that will help us to understand how. Okay. Yeah. Uh, Rehan, any question? Rehan, any question do you have? Okay, let's move forward then. Now, understand one thing, that when we are talking about analytics, what exactly analysis is all about. Now, say for example, if I am selling a medicine, what kind of analytics will I use to sell my medicines? Can anybody tell me? Now, if I give you a data for 1 month, will you able to do any analysis on the data? Yes, no, maybe. If, say, for example, I give you the data for 1 month and I say predict the future for around 6 months, will you able to do it? Why? Because until unless you do not have the historical data, you will not be able to understand the trends or the market or the way the market is moving. So that is what we call a descriptive analysis. Okay. Whenever we are whenever we are talking about descriptive analysis shows or tells us what has happened. Okay. Now, say for example, if in a particular market, my sales are dipping, and when I am creating a dashboard with sales, my sales are dipping, will that be a descriptive analysis or any other kind of analysis? Tell me. Basically, descriptive analysis tells us what has happened. Okay. Am I clear? Yes, no, maybe. Based on the data, whatever we have done. Right. So, for example, based on the data, whatever the result of that particular data is, that is called a descriptive analysis. Now, the next kind of analysis that comes is diagnostic analysis. Now, you know the reason something has happened. What is the next thing that you're going to do? Next thing, you need to understand what is the reason why this thing happened. Say, for example, your sales has crossed 10,000 in 1 month on, in some time. You need to know the reason that why it happened. Maybe because of the seasonal product, it was a seasonal product and the demand has increased for that particular product. So, for example, let's take a, uh, you know, example of the mangoes. Do we sell mango in, winters? We basically don't sell it in the winters, right? Because mangoes are sold in the summertime. Now it is a summer. That's why my mangoes are being sold. This is what we call a diagnostic analysis. Am I clear? Now, predictive analysis. Now, forget about analysis. What is a prediction? Prediction is telling something that this will happen at certain point in time. Now, if we do that for our analysis, say for example, I want to say that based on my past data or trends, I want to predict that I'm gonna sell around 10,000 sets in next 6 months. That is called a predictive analysis, right? Now, the next thing is perspective analysis. Now, what do you understand by perspective analysis? Now you know what happened, how happened, and what is your target, correct? By these three, we understood what has happened, why has happened, and the what is my future that I want to achieve. Am I correct? Now, how are you going to achieve that? That is called a perspective analysis. Say, for example, if I'm saying that in a particular area, if I am increasing my, uh, you know, if I want to increase my uh, market presence or advertisement cost, then I'm able to sell my product at a faster pace. Now, what exactly is this? Telling the organization that if you follow X, Y, Z steps, you will be able to achieve your target. That is called a perspective analytics. Am I clear? Now, there are certain process in analytics that we do. Now, first is the data collection. Until unless you don't have the data, will you able to do any analysis? Now, if I give you an example that how many cigarettes sold in a day, will you able to analyze this? Yes, no, maybe. If I am giving you a situation where you have to analyze that how many cigarettes are sold in a day in Delhi, will you able to get me the number? Yes or no? Okay. Can you give me that number, Sahil? But is that an exact number? Absolutely correct. It will be an approximation. Why? Because there is no data given here. So the first step of analysis is gathering the data. Until unless there is no data available, you cannot do anything, any analysis in the data. Now, say for example, if I give you a junk data, wherein you have, at the rate values, special characters, something, 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 which is not in the proper format, will you able to do the analysis? Will you able to do the analysis if you have the junk data? Yes, no, maybe. Absolutely. Because until unless you do not remove the values which are not required, you will not be able to analyze anything. So that is the step we do as data cleansing. Now, say for example, we have gathered the data, we have cleansed the data, but until unless it is not in the proper software where we need to do analysis, will we able to analyze that? Absolutely. Because if we have the data in a raw format, we'll not be able to analyze it because we'll not be able to write certain commands to get the output or get the jinx of that data what we require. Okay. Now the next thing is data analysis. Now, once we gathered the data, once we have done the integration part, when we have done everything, now we will put a data in place or data analysis in place where we will be writing certain scripts and get what we require. Then the next part is data interpretation. Now, for example, you have gathered the data, you have done the querying part, whatever you require. Until unless you don't interpret the data, will that data be understood? Will anybody be able to understand that data? Say, for example, I'm giving you an example in the chat. You tell me what does data show. So I write name, age, salary, designation. Okay. Now here I write A 21, 21,000, B 21, 21,000. Now, does this data shows anything or does this data give a clear picture what I'm going to show? I have done data collection, I have done data cleansing, I have done data integration, I've done data analysis, and this is my result. Will you able to interpret anything what exactly I am trying to get from this data? Yes, no, maybe? Exactly, because it doesn't give us the clear picture of what we need to portray. And if we need to get the clear picture what we need to portray, then the next step that we have is the data interpretation. Now, once we interpret the data that what exactly we want to show, the second last step of data analytics is the visualization. Because until unless you don't visualize the data, you will not be able to do anything what is required. Am I clear? Any question, anyone? Okay. The last part of that is compiling and sharing findings with the stakeholders. Okay. Am I clear? I hope this process is clear to everyone. What are the things that we do in data analytics? What are the, from starting to end, what are the flow chart that goes for data analytics? Great. Now let's understand where all we can use the data analytics. Now, for example, the first industry where we can use the data analytics is the business intelligence. Now, what do you understand by business intelligence? Can you tell me? Now, business intelligence means understanding the data, understanding the points based on the data. Okay. Now, I think everyone has used the maps. Yes, no, maybe. Now, how the maps give you the data? The maps is called basically the business intelligence. Why it is called business intelligence? Because it captures the data of latitude and longitude. And based on that latitude and longitude, it gives you the data that you require. Am I clear? Yes, no, maybe. Now the next part next industry where we can use the data analytics is the healthcare industry. How many of you are aware about the prediction of cancer, uh, you know, uh, based on the symptoms? Now there are certain companies that are working on one of the project which will predict that how prone you are to the cancer, or how prone you are to the heart attack or any kind of diseases that might occur in future. That is where data analytics plays a vital role for any of the predictions that we have for the healthcare. Now, as we discussed about the marketing, that where the data analytics will be used in marketing. Am I clear? Now, next is the financial. Now, all the banks, all the financial institutions lend money to the people. Yes, no, maybe. Can you put it on the chat? Yes, no, maybe. Now, can they afford this that people take the money and do not return it back? How many of you know about the case of the Lehman Brothers? What happened to the Lehman Brothers? Anybody know about that? In US, there was a financial institution firm which is known as Lehman Brothers. What they have done is they have lended the money to the people, but they did not done any kind of analysis or any kind of fraud analytics, due to which the company had to file the papers for the bankruptcy. Because there are a lot of people who will do, who are ready to do the fraud. They will not listen to you that, they are not interested in what will happen to the bank or anything. But this thing, bank has to do it beforehand, that they have to do a proper analysis based on the criterias that they have created, which will help them to identify the risk for lending and what are the possible frauds that might happen. Am I clear? Now, last but not the least is the retail. Why do you think in retail data analytics is very important? Okay. All right. I believe everyone might have visited the supermarket stores. Yes, no, maybe. Now, think about the situation where supermarket store is somewhere in the suburbs of a particular city. Where does it make sense for them to buy a lot of products without thinking the exit or the sales? Does it make sense for them? Will they be able to do the, will they be in profit? Forget about this, retail stores. Now there is a store which is selling a vegetables in the market. If they are not doing a proper market research, do you think they will be able to make profits? Why? The reason is that every vegetable has a shelf life, right? Because if the shelf life expires, there might be a possibility that whatever they have purchased might go rotten. So that is the reason a proper, that has to be done. Okay, so now let me introduce to our faculty members of IIM. First, I am the lead project man. I'm sorry. My name is Gaurav Sethi, and I'm working with Air India as assistant vice president. And I have total experience of around 20 years, wherein 12 years I've been teaching for multiple technologies like Excel, VBA, Python, Tableau, Power BI, and Alteryx. And our next trainer is Vandana. She is a data scientist in PwC. Our another trainer is Mr. Jatin. He is a data analytic consultant with IM Skills. Now, why do you choose IM Skills? The first is that many a times what happens is that when you have a class interaction, you understand it in the class, but when you're practicing, you tend to forget things. That's a human nature, right? Because if you remember something and if you have not made a note of it, there is a slight possibility that you might forget about that. But if you have something to go back to and understand that when what has happened, it will definitely help you to get the clarity and do the things accordingly. All right. So now the first is interactive live training. Experience live interaction sessions with two-way communication, mimicking and traditional classroom setting. Second is end-to-end placement, support, available dedicated placement assistance through our placement cell. Guys, just give me a second, please. Job placement cells and exclusive job portal access for alumni, ensuring career opportunities of the lifetime. Lifetime access, gain all access to all session recordings, study material, ebooks through our learning management system for lifetime. Direct mentorship with faculty, clear your doubts in real time even after completing your programs. Uh, Receiving direct mentorship from our experienced faculty. Now, data analytics, a master course, become a job ready data analyst in just 6 months with hands-on practical exposure to the tools like Python, Tableau, or Alteryx and Python. So we have been ranked by some of the top, media houses, like for example, Analytics Insight, The Statesman, Times Now. We are also aligned with Microsoft and Google, and we are approved by the government agencies as well. Now let's understand what is the data analytics course is all about. Um, okay, now there are few technologies. Now you understand that how we do a data analysis, but it is very, very important to understand that what technologies are we using to do the data analytics. The first is, and the major one is Excel, because most of the companies are using Excel to do their day-to-day activities. But if you are not sure that how to use Excel, then you will not be able to create something from that data, or you will not be able to analyze the data from Excel. Another technology that we have, in the next technology that we have is the VBA, which is a part of Excel only, wherein we can automate everything, whatever we have done in Excel, and we will be able to save our time through this automation. Now, the next thing is SQL. Now, as we have discussed that we have to store data somewhere. Now, when we are analyzing the data, are we talking about thousands of data or are we talking about millions of data? We are talking about a petabyte or zettabytes of data. Will Excel be able to handle that much? No. That is why we have a proper database which we can use to store the data and fetch it anytime when we require. Am I clear? Now, the next technology is the Power BI. Now, as we understand that when we analyze the data, it is very, very important for us to visualize it. Because until unless we don't visualize it, we'll not be able to show or portray what we are trying to show. Again. Now, the next technology that we are talking about is, now understand one thing, that when we are analyzing the data, we are putting some statistical queries or statistical, uh, you know, qu- uh, statistical formula or logic in a condition. And Python will help you do that when we are trying to manipulate the data, analyze the data, and visualize the data. Now, again, for the Tableau, Tableau is the interactive dashboard and visualization software which will help you to create the uh, you know visualization dashboards on the go. The moment your data is updated, the chart will automatically update. You do not have to refresh it. You do not have to go and change anything. The moment the data is updated, it will automatically update your visualization chart or graphs that you have created. Okay. Yes, definitely. A Tableau is a different software and Power BI is a different software. So you can say that Tableau is something when you do not want, Tableau is a visualization software which will help you to create a journal, visualization. But if you require any detailed information or detailed visualization, then you use Power BI. Okay. Hope this question is clear, Prince. Great. Now, R for data analytics or sciences, R programming, basically Python and R go hand by hand. Whatever you write in Python, whatever you write in R, those scripts can be used in Python as well. But whatever you write in Python, that cannot be used in R. So R language will help you to identify and write a statistical function which you can use in any other technology or any other software that you have. Last but not the least is the Alteryx. Alteryx is a software which help you to create the dashboard statistically. Now, when I want to say statistically, it means that whatever statistical equation you want to put, you can do it in Alteryx and run it and create the dashboard accordingly. Okay. So guys, now you can ask any questions that you have for this from this session.
Well, that
Uh,
was some great explanation by Gaurav sir. I hope everybody liked his way of explanation, and I hope everybody has a better understanding of the data analytics industry and its tools. So if everybody can just give a quick response by saying yes or no in the chat box, that would be really great. And then we'll be proceeding to the questions and to the Q&A session, where you can unmute yourself, or you can raise your hand to speak, or you can just type in your question in the chat box related to the question that you have. Okay.
Somebody asked that will Stata be used? So no, Stata will not be used. Instead of Stata, we have different softwares like Tableau, Alteryx, and Power BI that we can use for the visualization, which is much advanced software than Stata. Okay, guys, go ahead with the question, please.
Sir, what is the element for data analyst course?
What is, I'm sorry, age limit?
Yes, sir.
No, there is no age limit for this data analytics course.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Can I ask a question? So when we
Absolutely.
talk about the data analytics and the tools, I understand we are talking about different tools here.
Hmm.
So two questions really. So first of all, are we actually going to cover the stuff that's around statistics? Like we know we can use mean, median, mode, for example, right? Are we
Hmm.
actually going to cover in which situations we are going to use what?
Absolutely, because once
And
you, I'm sorry, go ahead, go ahead with
no,
the
no,
question.
no, sorry. So I'll let you answer this and then we'll ask the other one.
So basically, what happens is that when we are using a technology, where would you use the technology? Because until unless you guys do not have the projects, will you able to use the technology anywhere?
Yeah, no.
So that is why we are giving you the projects so that whatever you have learned, you can apply the same in the real life projects as well. Because it will give you an idea that what exactly so in an organization you never get a same situation, correct? There might be different kinds of situation where you have to handle those things differently. So that's where your projects will help. That say for example, if you have any scenario A, and if you are using something ABC, what will happen if you face a situation B? Then what would be your thought process, or what kind of formulas or statistical functions that you are going to use to get the result or the output?
Right. Okay. So we are going to cover that in detail, right?
Absolutely, absolutely, yes.
Great. Okay. So the other question was that I think there are around 8 tools that were mentioned.
Hmm.
So, and I mean, how are we planning to cover all 8 tools? They
Uh,
can be quite intense in 6 months.
mhm. Yeah, definitely, because these are the tools which can be completed in, say, for example, 14 or 15 classes that we're talking about. So each tool will will be completed in around certain specific time, wherein you will also get the time to get do the projects. You'll also get the time to understand the technology and apply that technology into your real life projects.
Yeah, my question is more around SQL, R, and Python.
Mhm.
So I just read it somewhere on the slides that to gain proficiency in SQL. So are we actually going to cover some classes like we will be
Absolutely,
covering, right?
yes.
But are
Yes,
we
yes,
actually going to do some exercise, particularly on SQL, so we can get more
yes,
confident? Because if we can't get
yes.
the data, we can't analyze, right? So that's the
No,
first
no,
step.
absolutely. You are absolutely correct. So, whatever technologies we are talking about, we have the live projects for those technologies. Right. When we talk about the live projects, these are something what we have already done in our organizations. We are not giving you the same data. However, the situation that we have for those projects will be same. And you will analyze that situation, and based on that you will run all the queries and everything needed. Okay,
Right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
does it answer your question?
Yeah. Thanks.
Great. All right, so
So I
let's
believe
Hi, I
go ahead.
have a question.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So I want to ask that most of these softwares are open source, but Alteryx is licensed.
Mhm.
So the question is, how will we manage to work on a licensed software?
So
Are
you
you
don't
going to?
worry, you don't worry on that. That is our responsibility to get you the softwares and to get you the entire environment where you can use that particular technology with along with the software.
Okay, and how long will we have the access of the licensed software for our practice?
That depends. It can be a month or it can be 2 to 3 months as well.
Okay, so let's say if I start this program, then
Mhm.
only for the duration of when we'll be studying Alteryx is when I have the access to use Alteryx.
Or yes, for 1 month, basically.
Okay, so then I should really be at speed with whatever is being taught in the class
No,
so
you
that I do
can
not lag
you
and
can just
make the
change
most
your
of.
no, you can just change your email and download the software again for 1 month.
Oh, okay, you mean like a
Yeah,
trial
absolutely.
run. Okay,
Absolutely.
got it. Thank you.
Okay, let's take the question from the chat.
I have a question.
Yes, please go
Um,
ahead, please.
with regards to the project works, would we be divided into groups to work on a particular project, or to be
No,
individual assignment?
it will be individual assignment. So basically, you will be given a task, and based on what we have done in the class or whatever subjects we have covered or the topics we have covered, based on that, you will be given some assignment which you have to do individually. Am I clear?
Sir,
Yeah, please.
it is just a like demo class or a regular class?
No, no. Right now, today is a demo class.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm just a Tracy. I am pursuing my master's in bioinformatics and it is about to complete in August.
Mm-hmm.
I am not very much, I don't have very much idea regarding this data analysis. I have basic idea, but I don't have very much elaborate idea. Can you elaborate on this point?
Okay. So basically, you're working on biotechnology, correct?
Yeah. No, bioinformatics. Yeah, it is
Bioinformatics.
both are related fields, sir.
Absolutely, yes. So let's talk about, let's say that you are working in biotechnology field,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now, in biotechnology field, do you think there are no analysis that is being done?
No, sir. It is absolutely very much analysis are going day and night. There
Absolutely.
is a huge chunk of data in the field of biology. Analysis
Absolutely.
are still going on.
Absolutely. So, with the help of these technologies, you'll be able to understand how data speaks,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, if you
Yeah.
have the data, when you analyze something, you will be able
Yeah.
to portray or you will be able to tell people that this is what we are talking about this particular data and this is how it is going to work.
Yeah. And sir, what about the placement scenario? This course.
That question will be answered by Dipanshu. Okay.
Okay. Fine. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
And
Just one
also
more
at the end,
question. Sorry.
as
Go ahead.
when
Yeah.
it comes to job search, some of the companies they want to see portfolio, your portfolio of projects. How is this going to be done
So
for some
with
of
that,
us?
yeah. So that is what I told you in the beginning, that the projects that we are going to give, those are industry specific projects. And you can also mention those projects in your CV, because when you go for the interview, they will not ask that what you have studied. They will ask what you have done. And when you have done the projects, you can actually tell them that what exactly you have done in that particular project. Okay. So guys, now just give me a moment. Let me. Okay. So, Rehan, the basically the difference between the data analytics and data science is data analytics help you identify what you have in the data. And data science is the study which comprises of everything, which comprises of AI, ML, data analytics, Power BI, machine learning. Everything that we have is the study of the data is called a data science. Okay. So, Preeti, let me ask you a question. If I say that you want to do a sentiment analytics on Facebook, will it make sense for you to do it through a Locker Studio, or you will be using any other studio for that? Preeti, am I audible to you? Okay. So now, whatever kind of analysis, because if you are doing a web scraping, there are lot of opportunities for you wherein you can do the multiples of analysis on the data. Like in the on the Facebook, there are different kind of analytics which are going. One is the sentiment analytics, voice analytics, and then we have what kind of mood analytics, right? So there are a lot of different type of analytics that you can do basis on the web data that you have. And definitely when you use Power BI and Tableau or any kind of these kind of software in the Locker Studio, you will be able to enhance your data with a visualized picture that you want to portray. Hope this statement clears your question. Does it clear? Yes or no? Okay. So don't worry about this locker. Okay. This Locker Studio is something else that you're using. Apart from that, there are lot of things that you can do. Say, for example, if we talk about Python, Python is one of the software which can be used in most of the so it will be so I'm sorry what I was saying. Yeah, Python is one of the software which you can use in every second software that we have. Okay, there you can use everything, whatever you're doing in Locker Studio, you can do the same thing in the Python as well. Does it answers your question, Preeti? Great. Hope this clarifies your question. Okay, guys. Any other question? Go ahead, please.
So
Hello.
Pratham Kumar Singh has a question in the chat box. He is
Uh,
asking, sir, I am from the agriculture side.
I've already
Specific
answered that question.
Pratham's question. He is from
Oh.
agriculture side, specific subject plant pathology, and he does all kind of analysis in his thesis. So
Mm-hmm.
he's asking whether data analysis is suitable for agriculture students or not.
Absolutely. The same thing where what I told about bioanalytics, right? That the same thing will happen in the agriculture as well. Now, understand one thing, that if you are working in agriculture sector, when there is a season, can you predict that how much that particular vegetable or fruit is going to sell for that particular season?
Sir,
Yes,
we
no, maybe.
actually deal with the diseases.
I'm sorry.
Sir, we actually deal with diseases. My subject is plant pathology, so our main motive is to analyze diseases, diagnosis,
So
and
that is
ma- the control.
that is one field which is very, very much data driven.
Yes, sir. That's why my specialization is in.
Because if you have a particular disease and if you want to predict something, that if you do not follow these steps, this is what is going to happen, or this kind of disease is what is going to happen. Correct? So
Yes, sir.
data analytics can play a vital role in your your particular job that you're doing.
I mean, sir, we actually study statistics in our courses,
Mhm.
but I was little bit worried about the other things which is included in this course.
Okay, like what?
I mean, see, this agriculture side field is not too much. I mean, it's, closed with this all this computers and all. We all do these our
No,
analysis within
you
our
are
rough
again
copies and
getting.
all.
I got your point. I got your point. What I'm trying to say, don't think that you are going to put anything on the computer. You are just analyzing the data. Will you have the data on the papers?
Actually, sir, we do collect data on our papers.
But do you save that data anywhere? There would be some place where you would be saving your data. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, if you have that data available with you, can you
Mhm.
do certain predictions or can you analyze that data and show what is happening around? What kind of, or how many plants are dying because of this particular disease, or what is the, disease that will cause the crops to, get decayed or something?
Yes, sir.
You can do that.
Yeah, we actually, we use that randomized RPD designs and kind of all these things.
Absolutely. So that is what analysis will help you do that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hope this clarifies your question.
Yeah, I'm totally satisfied.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Uh, so Rituja, clinical data is very, very, very best data to do a marketing analysis. What is, if we talk about a healthcare, what is happening in the healthcare? Is this the clinical data that they are using? Yes, no, maybe. Rituja, am I audible?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you, but right now I'm with my children, so I cannot speak.
No worries, no worries,
There's a
no
lot of.
worries. It's okay, it's okay. Now, understand one thing that whenever we have any clinical data or healthcare data per se, that is one of the major thing which is happening around in AI or data analytics. Because predicting a particular disease, that is what it is happening current as we speak. They are analyzing the data, they are analyzing the trends, they are analyzing all these things. And based on the trends that they have, now, how did you know? I'll give an example. If the for this clinical data only during COVID, how do you know that it is a kind of a disease which can spread with spread through people? Rutuja, can you answer, please? You can write it on the
Sorry,
chat if you're not able to answer.
what was the question, sir? Sorry.
The question was during COVID, how
Mhm.
the people have understood that this COVID spreads from one people to multiple people.
Back data. By collecting the data
Where where have they found the data?
on every side,
This
on
was the
different sides, right?
clinical data that they have analyzed.
Okay. Mhm.
Understood?
Yeah, got it.
Because at that point in time, there were no one were going to the hospital. They were
Right.
only getting their test in the labs.
Mhm.
And based on the test, they came up with an analysis which shows that COVID will spread from one to multiple people. That's what WHO does, the World Health Organization. They are studying the clinical data only and getting the certain, diseases that you have, right? If you go to the WHO website, you can see different dashboards created for different kind of emergencies in the world. Correct? Yes, no, maybe?
Yes, yes.
Hope this clarifies your question.
Yeah, I got the answer. I have one more question, sir. So for healthcare, what are the different options I have after completing this course?
There are a lot of options. Now, understand one thing, that data analytics is not a company or industry specific. Now, for example, if you do marketing management, is marketing management is to any specific company?
No.
In the same way, data analytics is not for the specific organization or the industry. It can be used all across the industries, whether it's in healthcare industry or retail industry or manufacturing industry or any industry per se, whatever industry you talk about, data analytics will be used there. Is it clear?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Any other question, guys? Any other question, guys?
Yes, hi. Can you also speak about the certifications that we receive after the completion of the course, and how does the internship and placement procedures work? Would you be able to answer that question as well?
Dipanshu, can you take this question, please?
Yes, of course, I can take this question. Hi, Rahul. So your question is basically specifically related to the internship and the placement procedure that IIM Skills is having, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a 2 months guaranteed internship, and this internship is specifically going to be a project-based internship where you will be working on real-time projects of companies like PwC, TCS, Accenture, and Quantium. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and you will be given real-time data for these projects from these organizations, and this is going to be a work from home virtual internship with flexible timings. So it will not clash with your prior work commitments as well. So you will have the convenience of working as per your own time. Okay. And once your internship is completed, you will be provided with one certificate from each company for the internship. Okay.
Okay.
So you are getting four certificates in the during the internship tenure. And regarding the other certifications, you will be getting the Data Analytics Master Certificate, which is the course completion certificate. And we are in alignment with Google and Microsoft. So Google's Professional Data Analytics Certificate, along with Microsoft's Data Analytics Associate Certificate, will be issued to the students who will be willing to take the online exam for these two exams. So Google and Microsoft, they conduct their own exams. So you will be required to give their online exam in order to attain these certificates.
Right.
So in total, you will be getting up to 7 certifications in the course.
Okay.
Okay. I hope the clarity is there regarding the internship.
Yes, regarding the internship, it's clear, and also regarding the
Mhm.
certifications. And in my case, actually, I'm currently in the UK, so I'm going to, if I start this, I'll be doing it from the UK. So how will it affect? Like, how will it be helpful for me to have a career in the UK? If you take me, I actually have like a 7-year experience working in the digital marketing space,
Mhm.
in a globally renowned company, which even I saw that
Right.
you're associated with. But
Right.
I'm actually from Sri Lanka originally. So I was
Okay.
working there. So I have moved to the UK like 2 months back. So I want to upskill, my skills. That's the reason I
Mhm.
have decided to go ahead with the data analytics course. So how
Mhm.
will this help or impact on my career growth after I complete this?
Okay. So, first of all, you need to understand that
Let
the
me
certi-
let me
yeah,
let me answer this
sure,
question.
sir, sure.
I'm sorry, may I know your name, please?
Yes, I'm Rahul.
Rahul. Rahul, tell me one thing.
Yeah.
Does Google work only in US?
No, it works worldwide.
Okay. And does there is one more company called Microsoft. Does it
Yeah.
work only in US?
No, I'm actually in the UK, by the way. No,
It's
I
okay.
know. I
Answer,
know data
answer.
analytics is
I'll
all.
come to that to your question.
Yeah.
Just give me some time. I'll come to your
Yeah, sure.
question.
Yeah.
Now, understand one thing that when these companies are in specific locations and working worldwide, right? And they are the hub of data analytics, correct?
Absolutely.
Now, if you're learning the data analytics in any country, there will be lot of companies who are hiring for data analytics in the same company,
Correct.
country. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And the package of data analytics, data analyst is much more than what you get in the normal scenario. That
Correct.
I can bet you on.
Okay.
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 I hope this clarifies your question.
Yes. One more thing, actually, I want to know, like, I saw, when going through your course material and everything, that you all have partnered with several global companies.
Mhm.
So, do you all have any connections with any companies in the UK specifically? Is what I wanted to know.
So, Rahul, our target is not to give you any references for the company, but make you such a person that you don't need any reference anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But actually, when I
Yes, but
read,
additionally, our course, our placement team, it offers its placement services. Like the placement services are extended to different countries as well. That is why a
okay,
lot of students are participating in our course from different countries such as UK, US, Canada. So
okay,
yes, we will help you to connect with the local placement partners over there in UK. But
okay.
what Gaurav sir is trying to say that you just like you do not need to be totally dependent on us because
That's
uh, it,
correct.
it
Obviously,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, because it's a two-way effort, right? If you're giving
Correct, correct.
100% effort in the course,
Yeah.
then of course you will be getting placed.
Okay, okay. I just want to clarify because I actually checked out one of your other demos as well on YouTube, which was conducted by Mr. Jatin.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure that this also, goes in line with the same demo. So that's why I wanted to ask this question. Thanks, Vikas. Thank you. And thanks, Mr. Gaurav as well. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
What is going to be the schedule of classes like? Would it be, let's say, 3 days in a week or sometime on weekend? Like, what is that going to be like, and how long will we have the uh, support, video support, and how long will those be available to us?
So, in regards to this question, sir, I would like to take over this session and I would like to share my screen because I would like
Let me.
to, yeah.
You can just, you are a host now. I'll stop sharing. Yeah. Go ahead, please.
All right, I'm just sharing the screen now.
Vikas, are you speaking something? Because you're not audible.
Yes. I'm just going to speak now. Okay. So I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Just a quick yes or no in the chat box.
Yes, it's visible.
All right. All right. Okay. So now I would like to walk everybody through the program that we are having, Data Analytics Master Course. And I will be answering all the questions that you guys might be having in your mind related to the course. Uh, how long the course will be, when will be the classes, what are the timings of the classes, okay, and how we are going to help you become industry relevant for the data analytics market and as per the current industry standards. Okay. So our data analytics master course, it is the #1 ranked program by Analytics Insight, the Statesman, and Times Now. Okay, and you will get overall 160 plus hours of lectures. That means the duration of this course is going to be for 6 months. Okay, and the classes that we are going to have, these are live and online classes with interactive training. So in your classes, everything that you will cover, it will be implemented practically. There will be 0% theoretical learning. Everything that you will learn will be through a practical sense of way. And you will get 16 plus live projects in the course, 10 plus case studies. And overall, you will cover more than 7 tools, which will include tools such as uh, Advanced Excel, VBA, SQL, Power BI, Python, Tableau, R, and Alteryx. And we will be taking the first few classes so that anybody who is not from this industry or anybody who is not uh, uh, familiar with what data analytics is all about, we will be having the first few classes related to the foundation of data analytics. Okay, where you will learn about statistics and some common terms in data analytics and the technical jargons that we will be using throughout the course. Okay. Moreover, this is these are the key points to take away. And this is the most important one, lifetime access. So, let's suppose you guys complete the course, and data analytics is one such domain that changes from time to time because there are new things in the market that will come. There will be new trends in the market. There will be new technological advancements taking place across the world. And we, being one of the leading giants in the data analytics education, we tend to update our course content according to the industry standards. So, if you guys complete the course, and let's suppose after 2 years or 3 years, 5 years down the line, you see that there are some new things in the market and you wish to learn that. And then you see that IIM Skills has also updated their course content. You can come back to us, you can get the access for the live classes. Once again, you can get the access for the recorded material, you can get the access for the course material till lifetime. Okay. So for this course, you will be getting the lifetime access for the data analytics program, and you can learn any particular tool anytime you want. Okay. You will be getting a master certification. This is going to be 100% tools driven training, and you will have 24/7 support. We take pride in telling people about that we are offering the best customer service in the education industry, because if any student is facing any problem, our team is always available to guide them with whatever challenges that they are facing, whether it be related to the course, whether it be related to the technical issues that they might be facing in their laptop. So our team is always available. Okay. So
Sir,
yes.
sir, why it is called a master's, why it is mentioned
Okay.
a master's
Okay.
course?
So yeah, this might confuse some people. Data analytics master course, it is not like a master's degree. Okay. It is basically pertaining to the fact that we will be making you a master in the data analytics industry. That is why the course is termed as data analytics master course.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Right. And we have guaranteed internship opportunities. 2 months of internship that you guys will be having will be with Accenture, TCS, PwC, Quantium. Global companies, if you will do their projects, this will help you in your portfolio development, and you can showcase your portfolio in front of the recruiters when you will eventually enter the job market. This will give you a practical edge over the other candidates. Okay. And for each and every module that you will learn in the course, you will get projects. And these are live projects based on industry, like these are industry specific projects, as Gaurav sir mentioned previously. These are industry specific projects. So for each and every module, you will get projects. So this will enhance your industry exposure, and you will be able to self practice whatever you are learning. And this is what we emphasize on, that in order to become a data analyst, you need to do self practice, because without self practice, you will not be able to figure out where you are standing and what are the areas of improvements that are required from your end. Okay. And for this, we will provide you with feedbacks as well from through the trainers, because you will be submitting whatever you are doing as part of your assignment and case studies directly to the trainers. This is related to the
I'm sorry,
placement
can
that.
I interrupt you? I have a question. Can we bring our problems, like when we say our problems, it's like, for example, I'm already working as a data analyst, sort of.
Mhm.
So I may have some issues, in my project. Can we discuss that in the sessions if I have any problems?
Not in the session, because the session is particularly for the students who want to learn about data analytics. But if you're having any kind of query related to any project that you're working on in your organization, you can get a one-on-one session with the mentor. You will be given their contact number, and you can connect with them anytime you would like, okay, and discuss with them.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, right. So these are some of our hiring partners that are listed here. We have over 500 plus hiring partners on a global level. So our placement services, they are not just limited to one particular location, not just one particular city or a state, not just one country. We are having placements in countries like UK, African countries such as Kenya, Ghana, Nigeria. We have USA as well, Canada as well, Gulf countries as well, such as UAE and Saudi Arabia. Okay. So the placement opportunities, these are extended to many countries, and we will helping you to get interview opportunities. We will help you to connect with the local placement partners that are available in your location. All right. Yeah,
Sir, I have
Priyanka,
a
do you have a
question.
question? Yes,
Yes,
please
yes.
ask.
Sir, actually, I have done networking, like networking course. So I'm looking for a job right now. I'm a fresher, and I find that I have received a very quite less response from the companies. So I am confused whether it is a good move to for data analyst course.
So Gaurav sir, would you like to put some light on that?
I'm sorry, can you please repeat the question?
Sir, actually, I have done a master's course in networking,
Mm-hmm.
but I find that I receive a very quiet response from the companies, because I find that they like they need male candidates more
No,
in
it's
this
nothing like
field.
that. It's nothing like that, first of all. Right. Because yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead with the question.
Yes. So I want to switch for data analyst
Mm.
domain. That's why that is the reason to switch to the data analyst.
Right.
But I am
So
confused whether I have to choose this course or not.
Now, first of all, there is nothing like that in this course. The males are given preference over females. It is nothing like that. The only thing which the companies are looking for is how much you know about the technology and how much you will be able to do on the based on the technology, how much you can analyze. Okay. So that is the reason why we are giving you the projects to so that you can feel the you can understand that how the market works and how you will be able to get the things done with the help of the technology.
Okay, sir.
Right? So you don't have to worry when you say that you are already working, that means you're not a fresher. Understand one thing and keep this in your mind always. Right? Because if you are a fresher, no company will go and ask HR whether they have worked on this technology or not. That is only the thing that how you sell yourself. Right? Am I clear?
Right.
Does it answer your question?
Yes, sir.
Great. Over to you, Dipanshu.
All right. Now let's talk about the upcoming batches that we are having. Okay. And what will be the timings of the classes? Okay. So we have two different kinds of batches. One is a weekend batch and one is a weekday batch. And I want everybody to listen carefully because this will help you to decide better which batch you would like to get started with. Okay. In the weekend batch, the classes are on every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And this is as per Indian Standard Time. So if you're living outside of India, if you're from a different country, please convert the timings as per your time zone. Okay. And in the weekday batch, the classes are on every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time. In the weekday batch, the classes will be for 2 hours. In the weekend batch, the classes will be for 3 hours. Regardless, whichever batch you're choosing, you will have 6 hours of learning overall in 1 week. Okay. Now, can I get a quick response in the chat box from the participants? Which batch they are more likely to get started with? So, if anybody has a preference for weekday batch, they can write weekday batch. If anybody has a preference for the weekend batch, please write in the chat box with weekend batch.
Are we flexible with the timings at all, or this is just it, what we see on the screen? Because if I live in UK, so
Mhm.
if I, go for the weekend batch, it would be
Right.
like
It will
5:30
be an
a.m. in the
early morning
morning.
for you. It will be early
Yeah.
morning for you, 5:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Right. The timings are fixed. However, if in case you miss any class, or record all the classes simultaneously. As we are taking the live session, the class gets recorded at the same time. So in case you miss any class, you will get the recorded video of the same class, and you can watch it as a backup option. Okay. But we always encourage our students to attend the classes live. I understand that it will be an early morning for you if you take the weekend classes, but it's only a matter for two. It's only a matter of 2 days per week. You just need to get out of that zone of yours, and you just need to get started early in the morning with the classes.
Right. And how flexible we are. Like if I start with the weekdays batch for 2 months
Mhm.
and then switch to weekend, is that possible, or
Yes,
we
that's
have to just
possible. That is possible.
okay.
Right. So I have a couple of responses in the chat box, and most of the people they have chosen weekday batch. There are some people who have chosen weekend batch. Okay, all right. So these are the dates that are written over here for the upcoming batches. 14th of July, we are starting with the weekend batch, and 25th of July, we are starting with the weekday batch. Okay, and we are currently taking enrollments for these upcoming batches, and you can enroll yourself in the program by paying the course fee and filling the admission form. But before we talk about how to enroll, I would like to take you guys through the LMS that we are providing you. This is your student portal. This is how it will look like. Once you get enrolled in the course, this is how we have bifurcated each and everything for you guys so that it is easy for you to navigate. For example, if anybody is in the weekend batch, they have the class recording in this particular section session recordings, weekend classes, and this is how they can navigate through the different class recordings, and every class recording will have the date written on it. Okay, so this is how you can navigate in the LMS. Like, these are class worksheets and projects that will be given to you. You can download it from here. This is the class PPT that the trainers are going to use. That is also given for your reference. Okay, this is the final assignment. This is for Excel and VBA. We have different assignments for Python. Okay, so we have multiple assignments that you guys will be doing throughout the course, and this is how you can navigate in the LMS. And uh, you see the course progress that is here. I have it at 6%, but once you once you complete all the tasks in the LMS, for example, in the class recording session, I have this particular section marked as completed. Okay, so what will happen if I mark all of these tasks as completed? This will come as 100%. The course progress will come at 100%, and this continue button will change into download certificate. So you can download your course completion certificate once you have completed all the course progress. Okay, and this is for internship and interview preparation. Like, we have different classes taken for the internship process and for the resume and interview preparation. Okay, so so the placement services will begin uh, once you complete the program, and once you complete the internship and get the certificates. Then the internship classes and the resume building class and the mock interview class will be taken for you. Okay, so now let's come to the point of enrollment. So how you guys need to enroll? You just need to pay the course fee, and by making the course payment, you can get started with the course, and you just need to inform your assigned counselor which batch you are going for with. Okay, so for example, most of the people have chosen weekday batch here. So if anybody who is willing to start with a weekday batch, they can choose the 25th July batch, and they can pay the program fee and get started with the course. The course confirmation email and the course access will be given to the student. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I do have a surprise for everybody who has attended the session today. So you guys have given almost 1.5 hours of your 1.5 hours of your time from your busy schedule, and I would like to appreciate each and every one of you for that. And as a token of appreciation, I am going to provide each and every participant, and this is exclusive for the demo participants only. This is not going to be provided to anybody else. I am going to provide you with a coupon code. This coupon code will help you get 10% discount on the total course fee. The course is priced at 58,882 rupees. I'll just show you my screen again for your reference so that you can check it. Just give me a second. Just give me a second, guys. Kennedy, the installment payment for the fees, yes, we do have an installment payment plan. You can consult with your counselor and they can help you with it. Okay. All right. So the fees you can see here, it is 49,900 plus 18% GST, which is 58,882 rupees in total. Okay. Now, if you get started with the program and you can do your enrollment by today, midnight, 12 p.m. as per Indian Standard Time, you are eligible for a 10% discount. I am going to share the coupon code here with you in the chat box so that you can apply it. You just need to apply the coupon code at the product page. I have already shared the link for it, and you can go ahead with the enrollment. So this is the coupon code, guys, 11th July demo. Okay. And the product page has already been shared in the chat box. You can simply go there and proceed to make the payment for the program and get started with the batch that you would like to enroll in. I hope that is clear to everybody. Can I get a quick yes or no response in the chat box?
Can I ask a question, please?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes, where I can hear you. Please go on.
Okay. All right. So I spoke to one of your reps earlier and I said I wanted to start in September because I have another exams this period. So I want to finish that exam before I start this one.
Right.
So even if I pay now, can I delay the payment till towards September, or what should I do? I need your advice on what to do.
That's not a problem. If you would like to start in September, our counselor will help you with the batch dates that will be in the month of September. Okay, and you can get started in the month of September itself because we have batches every month. Okay, so there will be no issue. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So yes, guys, the batches are starting from 14th July, weekend batch, and 25th July, weekday batch. The link is there with you. The coupon code is there with you. You can simply go ahead with the enrollment. Okay. And this is only valid till today, 11:59 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So possibly for the next 2.5 hours only. Okay. And you can just save yourself some money and you can start the course from the upcoming batches. Okay. Are there any further questions?
Hello. Yes, hello. Yeah, so
Yes,
what if you don't have the money to pay now? So you now benefit from the coupon?
I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you properly. Can you please repeat again?
I'm saying, what if you don't have the money to pay now, like you're saying, so you're not gonna benefit from the coupon?
Yes, you will not benefit from the coupon because it is only valid for the next 2 hours.
Okay, thank you very much.
Right. Okay, guys, are there any further questions before we end this session?
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, please go on.
The assignments that you were talking about, are they checked on a regular basis?
Yes, of course. And this is how we track the progress of our students because whatever you will be covering in your online classes, you will be given a particular assignment or some case study or let's say a project based on the tool that you have or the module that you have learned in your previous class. Okay. And you will be
Okay,
required to
and
Mhm.
and you also said that there are like about 7 projects or maybe 10 projects, something.
There are
Are
16
those
plus live
projects
projects.
guided, or are those projects guided, or the students have to do them completely on their own?
We encourage self-practice, okay? But if in case you need any kind of assistance, there is one-on-one doubt session that you can take anytime with your mentor, okay? So they will be able to guide you at how you need to go about that project and how you need to finish it.
And you also mentioned something about mock interviews.
Yes, mock interview preparation is part of our placement activity, okay? So we
Would
have a dedicated
that also be a one-on-one session, or
So it depends. Okay. First, we take a group session where we tell the students the frequent questions like FAQs, frequently asked questions in the interview related to the HR round and related to the technical round. Okay. And once any candidate gets shortlisted for an interview, we take a separate interview session for him, okay, like a separate mock interview, so that according to his profile, we can get him to understand or her to understand that what kind of questions can be asked related to your previous experience, related to your current profile. Okay, so yes,
Okay.
there
Okay.
there will be sessions like that.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys. If there are no more questions, I would like to end the session on this note.
Hello.
Okay. Uh,
Hello.
yes, yes, David. Tell me.
Okay. Yeah. Right now I'm from Nairobi, right in Kenya, and
Okay.
okay, currently I'm just about to graduate from the bachelor's degree, and
Okay.
concerning the economic statistic, and
Okay.
I want to venture into the data analytic. And
Okay.
therefore, concerning the badges that you have shown us concerning the weekend badge and also the weekday badge. Hmm? So my
Mm-hmm.
concern
Right.
is also that maybe at a point you have registered, uh, then by the process of studying, then you get like you cannot continue because maybe you have a lot of some errand or stuff to also
Mm-hmm.
do. So I don't know there if there is a maybe you can postpone, or
Right.
as long you have enrolled, it means
Mm-hmm.
the if it is scheduled that it should run for that duration, that it
Mm-hmm.
actually ends at that duration, or how do you do it? You can just clarify me on that.
So, so I would like to address everybody with this question that you guys need to understand that you will have full flexibility in this course. Okay, in case anybody requires like anybody can have a medical emergency, right? So or anybody can have some family functions or something in their life that will not allow them to attend the classes for quite for some time, okay, and we do understand. And you need to understand that you will have full flexibility in the course. In case you require to take a pause on the course for some time and resume whenever you are convenient, you are able to do so. Okay, you just need to pre-inform uh, to our institute either through mail, or you can just simply tell the assigned counselor that you have, okay, about their situation, and they will help you with that. So you can take a pause on the course anytime. Okay, I hope that
Okay,
answers your
okay,
question,
I've
David.
understand that. My last question is
Right.
mm, concerning the field of the profession, maybe. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
uh, or I don't know if is there where we can maybe I can get someone, at least maybe so I can answer this question personally, so that
Okay.
maybe he can respond to me, because maybe I see the people are getting maybe tired and the time is not
I
also
do
much.
understand. I'll ask your sign counselor to connect with you after the session, okay? And they will help you with your questions. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys. So I think it's getting late for everybody. So on this note, let's end today's session. I hope everybody enjoyed today's demo class. I just need a quick response from you guys, like a feedback kind of thing, whether yes or no. Thank you, Vera. Thank you, Reeves. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thanks, Kennedy. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, David. Okay, guys. So I hope you guys have a great day ahead and have a great weekend ahead. Okay. And get started with the program. If any questions are still in your mind, you can reach out to your assigned counselors and they will help you with that. All right. And once again, the discount coupon has been given to you people, so you can avail the course at a discounted amount and get started with the program from the upcoming batches. Okay, and thank you for giving your precious time to us, almost 2 hours now. Okay, so without a further ado, let's end today's session. Gaurav sir, do you have any closing remarks?
No, I think I'm good. So guys,
Okay,
just all the best to everyone.
yes, guys, all the best. Have a good day. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thanks everyone. Bye bye.